we have the capacity and stability.
The Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayebwa, has encouraged investors in the United Kingdom to consider Uganda as a promising destination for their projects due to its favorable investment climate. He highlighted several factors making Uganda an attractive investment choice, which include security, substantial returns on investment, non-tax and tax incentives, and access to vast markets in East Africa, Africa, China, Europe, and the United States.
You can hear about a few cases, allied democratic forces and all that, a few cases of insecurity. They are there because we have now gone back to where they are being produced, in the DRC. And working with the DRC government, we are ensuring that we have a much more stable country. We are a country that has secured the energy. We are around over 90% renewable energy, very, very reliable. We have extra power. We are even exporting to our neighbors. When other countries are struggling or you want to set up a factory in Uganda, we have excess energy. You'll find it, and it's affordable. We have put in place the infrastructure, and with the support of the UK government, we are even doing more and other partners in the world. We've created a market. We ensure that now our major focus is on import substitution so that after we go for exports. So it's a much bigger market. If you produce in Uganda, you sell anywhere in the East African community duty-free. But it's also a gateway to the rest of the continent, especially if you're preparing to benefit from the AfCFTA, which we believe is going to transform the African continent.
Tayebwa emphasized Uganda's strategic location within the East African community, facilitating duty-free trade within the region. He also mentioned the potential benefits of the African Continental Free Trade Area. The first Deputy Prime Minister, Rebecca Kadaga, highlighted investment opportunities in tourism, water transport, railways, and more.
Water resources to generate power for our region. The Kagera has been very, very instrumental in this transborder resource. We have the Kikagati Morongo hydropower project, generating 14 megawatts, shared equally between Tanzania and Uganda, 7 each. Then on the Tanzania side, we have the Rusumo hydropower project, still on the River Kagera, which Rwanda and Tanzania are also generating electricity and also sharing. So we are working together to use the transborder resources. We have not done much with the River Nile. We admire the River Nile, we talk about it, but there's nothing much we're doing with it. So it's an area you can think about, especially in areas of tourism, water transport. We're also doing nothing about the River Congo, the longest river on the African continent, 6,000 kilometers. There's nothing we're doing with it. So it's another area you might consider working on. Of course, we need better infrastructure like trains and so on, move our people and goods within the region. So those are some of the areas you can also think about.
The Commissioner General of the Uganda Revenue Authority, John Rujoki Musunguzi, outlined various tax and non-tax incentives available to foreign investors, emphasizing exemptions for customs duties within the East African region. He also highlighted exemptions for industrial park development and lowered investment thresholds for specific scenarios. The Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Betty Ongom, assured investors of Uganda's abundant and skilled labour force. On the sidelines of the convention, Tayebwa stressed the importance of investing in young people through education and decent work, emphasizing that youth are vital for sustainable development. He expressed concerns about the global income inequality and advocated for greater investments in young people's education, skills and health. Tayebwa urged the world to invest in young people, citing their potential and the need for inclusive decision-making. The convention provided a platform to discuss these crucial economic and developmental issues.